Hi everyone, it's Justine. Pinterest is that place where people pin things they like. If you take all the pins and the keywords that get searched and saved on Pinterest boards all around the world, then you get a pretty good feeling for the trends that people consider rather wearable, things that they actually want to try. In other words, on Pinterest, you see trends that we are actually gonna see on the streets. So I looked into the report that they just released, and here are the things that have been pinned a lot more often this year than last year. First thing, structured statement earrings. I'd love to say that I single-handedly made big earrings a thing. I think it wouldn't be entirely true though, but I really am a fan of huge earrings, so I'm very happy about this one. There are different ways of making a statement with your ears: a large shape, multiple elements, various materials, a combination of colors, etc. This is the board that I created for this particular trend, and I've created a Pinterest board for each trend that I'm going to mention today. Trend number 2, berets. That's one I honestly wouldn't have guessed, because I think it's a trend being driven by countries that are not France. Since in France it is quite cliche, a bit old school to wear a beret nowadays, unless you're a painter or an artist and you live on a certain hill in Paris, which is Montmartre. Other than that, I haven't seen berets anywhere, I have to say. The traditional beret is in wool with a discrete plaid pattern, but modern berets can have different materials, colors and shapes again. In fact, it looks more like a beanie, and women and men can wear them alike. In the past, berets have rather been men's hats only. Number 3, embellished shoes. Bling bling. Embellishments are purely decorative details that don't actually have a function on the shoe. Embroidered beads might be the first thing you think of here, a la Manolo Blahnik shoes with that big buckle on the top of the foot. But embellishments are more varied than this. McQueen would do thread embroideries all over. Dolce & Gabbana would create a pattern with beads on the heel, etc. By the way, if you look at my Pinterest account, here is my Pinterest name, you'll see more suggestions for each one of the trends. I will be adding more and more pins on all of those boards. Trend number 4, wide leg. Could that be the end of skinny jeans? Could that mark the return of non-stretchy fabric for pants? It's very interesting actually, because most commercial brands are still offering super tight, stretchy, spandex fill fabrics in their jeans, while consumers' interest, according to this report, seems to have already shifted towards a new silhouette. By wide leg, people who pin mean anything from straight leg to boot cut and bell bottom, like in the 70s. Notice that the definition of a wide leg isn't the same anymore as in previous decades. Number 5, logos. I mentioned loud prints being a trend coming back from the runways in my Spring-Summer 2017 video. It has a lot to do with the new design director of Balenciaga, who got hyped like hell by the fashion press. So it's really a designer-driven trend, and other designers, street style inspired, have been going in that direction too, which makes logos a cool thing to wear again. Even luxury brands brand their collections, and even in Western European markets, where luxury usually means high quality but a more discreet statement in terms of branding. Trend number 6, side slits. Thanks to the Kardashian family for making a naked leg appropriate to wear outside of the red carpet. On a dress or a tunic worn over pants, it's a well-known thing, think 70s, but slits are now also adopted onto pants or tops. Showing more skin is officially in 2018. Number 7. 100% cotton denim. You might have noticed that right now it's pretty hard to find jeans that don't have spandex in them. Well, pure cotton denim seems to be having a moment again, like the iconic classic Levi's 501, which had gone a little bit out of fashion and is coming back big time. Its fabric is a lot more resistant, it lasts longer. It's also a lot stiffer than what you can find in stores right now. The interesting thing here is that jeans without stretch need to be cut completely differently to allow for movement, which is not compatible with the skinny silhouette. So this trend is absolutely going in the same direction as the wide leg trend that we've seen earlier. Trend number 8, Lucite and patent leather. So double trend here. Lucite is actually a brand of a sort of acrylic, and it refers to that kind of plastic transparent heel that we've seen on many runways the last year. As a shoe, it is not very durable, and exposure to sunlight can make it turn yellowish. But it is a vegan alternative to leather. So it's interesting to see Lucite and patent leather trend in parallel to each other, as they illustrate two different lifestyles, in my opinion. Trend number 9, long layered clothing. long and layered means casual and it means comfort. So if that can help us get over that super tight body shaping trend out there, then I'm all for it. Layering is a thing every winter in cold regions of the world, but it can also be styled in summer. And the longer you go, the more you'll elongate your silhouette. So if you have a rather shorter frame, it is something that you can definitely try for yourself. Number 10, sheer socks. I would never have guessed that one. Maybe that's because I'm French and I would never show my socks in sandals. So there's no point having sheer socks. But I'm guessing now that other countries do disagree indeed. I suspect sheer socks to be coming from Asia, and I'd love to hear whether you agree if you are living in Asia right now and you're watching this. While preparing this video, I did see some sheer socks worn with sneakers. Now that's rather something I would do, if the material used feels good on the skin, of course. I hope you found those trends interesting and probably also quite wearable, right? Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite and if there's one that you would never ever do and why. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. And if you want to watch more trends, I will link down below and here in the corner, both ways, a video that I did about fall winter fashion for this winter right now and a hair trends video for 2018. So more inspiration here. And this month I will be doing more trend videos on different topics because I think it's an inspiring and nice way of starting the year. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. New videos every Wednesday and Sunday. See you very soon. Bye!